Hello YouTube, this is GENEPAULACEPETER here, and I am feeling much better today because of all your responses. I got up and I had the energy and I went out and I did a little comic book shopping. Anyway, let me show you what I picked up. Again, thank you everybody for the kind sentiments on my last video. That was really nice to see the support from everyone. Okay, so first I picked up an issue of Ghost Rider I Needed. It was an early issue, Jack Kirby cover, issue number 23. Yeah. And none of these I've read. I just picked them up last night. Actually, one of them I read, and I'll let you know which one that is later. And I guess this is the True Excalibur first issue. This 1987 graphic novel. There's actually some width to it. Yeah, and what a great cover. It's a total wraparound battle scene. I love Captain Britain. Yeah, and Kitty Pryde, or Shadowcat, and her Loki. But surprisingly, I don't see Loki's hair. It might be on back, or they may have not met yet. This is 1987 Excalibur and Ghost Rider. Then, because my friends who collect this, now they've piqued my interest. Coast and Bromstar piqued my interest in picking up some Marvel team-ups. So when I see them in really good shape, I pick them up now. This annual number 4, and especially it having Power Man in it, and he's my man. Great issue. And number 34, where he pairs up with Valkyrie. Spider-Man and Valkyrie, number 34, Marvel Team Up. I like that too. So that was cool. I didn't pick up too many DC this weekend, or yesterday. I mean, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna go flat out start picking up more and more books. But anyway, I picked up this. I mentioned in one of my videos how I don't see many purple comic books. So now I'm actually going to make a point of picking up purple comic books. This is World's Finest, issue 229. It's got a great cover. Somebody's butt on there. When I saw this wisping out here, I was like, and he's talking about, oh, I have a new partner, Batman, screw yourself. I thought it was, I was like, oh, Creeper. But then I was like, shit, that's his cape, so maybe not. And it also has a little tale story of Metamorpho, which is cool. This book I've wanted for so long because I've always seen it, and I've seen it in other people's collection, and it's not a hard to get book. It's not a super valuable book, but good book nonetheless. It poses a great question. What if Invisible Girl of the Fantastic Four married the Submariner? That's right. And she's just drawn so beautifully. And I always like, what is she doing with Reed Richards anyway? Big old lanky. No, he just, of all the whole Marvel universe, I despise Mr. Fantastic. There, I said it. I can't stand him. I really wish that instead of Johnny Storm disappearing, you know, I want to say die, but who, blah, blah, blah. I think it should have been Reed Richards. Moving on. Now this is for Doc and Hollitt. I wanted to show people that Wolverine, yes, made an appearance in Cerebus. There's a little 3 comic book arc. Starting at 54, 55, yeah, 54, and this is 56. And Wolverine makes an appearance. Cerebus is a Canadian comic book by Canadian artist. It comes out of Mississauga, I believe, if I'm right, or Southern Ontario anyway. And it has been since the early 80s, late 70s. Great title, always enjoyed it. Satirical humor, and yeah, it's really great. But this one actually appeared Wolverine, and his name is Wolveroach, which is pretty funny. But yeah, check that cover out, really great. And because the Doc and Holly got this from a gift from a friend, I went ahead and picked up myself a copy of it. This is the first appearance of the Marauders, issue 211, Uncanny X-Men. And he commented on this border, and if you actually look up the year and that month, November of this month, they did it for just about every title. And I thought to myself, that'd be pretty cool to actually go ahead and collect all those. So, yeah, I think I might start doing that. I went ahead and picked up, I don't know what is me picking up 2 copies of everything, but I had to when I saw it. 2 mint condition copies of the first appearance of Jubilee, Uncanny X-Men 244. Really, really happy to get that. Because despite what you think, it's kind of a hard to find book. This time period, this and Gambit for me have been impossible to find. So I was really pleased to get this. The ladies. Hello, ladies. So now to the bigger books. I'll leave that one for last. Giant size Conan the Barbarian. Really happy to get that. Issue number 1. Because, you know, I'm a Conan fan. So I was happy to get that. Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 5. This is the first printing. So I was really happy to get that. I expected it to be more valuable than it is. I mean, it'll bring in about $50, I think. Something like that, but I was pleased to get it nonetheless. I'm not a Turtle fan myself. I was when I was, younger. But, yeah, Turtles are what they are. They're awesome. So I was pleased to get both of those. And this is, of course, the Ninja Turtles, as we all know, that they all had the same color bands. Issue number 2, Hanna-Barbera High Adventure Heroes, 15 cents. And the Arabian Night Slave Makers, the Three Musketeers, Masks of the Spider, and also Micro Ventures, the Tiny Sea. So this is your typical Hanna-Barbera stuff. I enjoy this kind of stuff. So as soon as I saw it, bright yellow cover, I picked it up. From Beyond the Unknown, issue number 3, When Earth Turned into a Comet. Very cool comic book. Very, very cool. Nice, late silver, early bronze. Magnus Robot Fighter, 4000 AD. This is issue number 6. That was a good book. I find that these gold keys, the Silver Age gold keys, are getting harder and harder to find when I go hunting. People are well aware that the gold key, you can get some money for the gold keys. Okay, and this is by American Comic Group. Thrills of Mystery, Unknown Worlds, issue number 31. And look at that cover. As soon as I saw that cover, I had to get it. I love the font on the side and just the black-white font. Strange. Those eyes again. And they're radioactive. Yeah. So, I was pleased to get that one. And last but not least, this is probably the bigger one of the biggest one of the haul. And that is My Greatest Adventure, issue number 85. Now what makes this important is that this is still relatively new Doom Patrol. See, it says starring the Doom Patrol. They had only previously done, maybe 5 issues before then. And then this is the last issue in My Greatest Adventure series. So it goes right to Doom Patrol, issue number 86. So that makes this one a pretty cool book to have. And I love her. You gotta love a big old woman. I love my women big. You gotta love it. So I got a lot of good pickups yesterday. I was really pleased. This cover just still cracks me up. It's great. I was pleased to get this one, obviously. This one. 2 of my Uncanny X-Men ones, Jubilee and the Marauders. I was pleased to get that. Conan, issue number 1. Turtles number 5. Very cool stuff. So yeah, I did okay. Worlds Unknown. Oh. Magnus Robot Fighter. Beyond the Unknown. And all that other stuff. All that stuff there. So all that cost me about excuse me, about $30. So I did pretty good, I think. $30 for all those books. So I was very pleased. So this is GENEPAULACEPETER signing out. Actually, I want to show you one more thing I picked up. Does anybody remember these? Fright Flicks. These are cards that came out in the late 80s. Anyway, I picked up a pack because I was like, holy shit! I remember these. And then you have, these horrific scenes with, these little kishy things. And now for my next shadow picture, that doesn't even make sense. Braces. Really? You think so? Aliens? But some of them are, some of the worst scenes that they could have taken from any movie. I mean, like this one. This one scared the shit out of me as a kid. Like your fingers through the walk and oh, it's so funny. Oh my god, that's disgusting. And this one, I said I'd give blood, but this is ridiculous. Oh yeah, his veins being ripped out. I think this is Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 or 3. Let me see. 3. So, and they came with these stickers, you build them, and you build up a whole little mural and stuff, and they came with these really cool stickers. And anyway, $2 a pack. I mean, this is cheaper than the cards you get today. Such a simpler time. I paid 25 cents. Well, I paid $2 for these, but back in the day, you'd pay 25 cents for a pack of these, and that's if my mom would let me have them. But she usually did. They really, my parents were funny like that. They always encouraged watching movies, and it really didn't matter what it was. They always stressed to us that they were just horror movies. That's it. They're just movies to try and scare you. It's not that they're scary movies. They're just trying to scare you. But anyway, thought that was pretty cool. Anybody ever comes across little stuff like this, they should show it in their videos. Bring back those, Anyway, sure. Okay, GENEPAULACEPETER here, signing out. Cheers.